Good afternoon, everybody. Greetings from First Presbyterian Church. As you can see, I'm sitting in one of our favorite spaces here at First Pres, and I'm reveling in the beauty of this space. Even as I'm one of the only ones in here and my voice is echoing, I'm still really comforted by being in this space. I laughed the other day. The memes on Facebook have been just hilarious. And one of the ones that had me chuckle the other day was, "This is the lentiest Lent I have ever lented." And it really has felt that way as we've been separated from one another and in isolation and sheltering in place, but all for the sole point of staying safe, staying well, and keeping other people safe as well. But these days have felt a little disorienting, a little like a wilderness, and I bet you've been feeling that way as well. There are many in our community who do, and so I remind you to keep in mind and keep in your prayers those folks for whom meals are hard to come by and shelter might be scarce. And so do continue to pray for those folks. I've been reading the book Inspired by the late Rachel Held Evans, and she writes this about wilderness. "The wilderness by design disorients. As any wilderness trekker, past or present, will tell you, the wilderness has a way of forcing the point, of bringing to the surface whatever fears, questions, and struggles hide within. In the wilderness, you find out what you are made of and who your friends are. You are forced to leave behind all non-essentials, to quiet yourself and listen." Perhaps you're like me and you've had to really listen to what God is telling you these days to find those silver lining moments in those times where you're feeling disappointment and feeling disoriented, that things aren't happening the way you want them to and things aren't going the way you have planned. I'm feeling the same thing in a lot of ways. Things aren't going the way I'd planned, and I'm a planner. But God is still trying to orient me in the middle of this wilderness season, and I pray that God is showing me things about myself and about my faith journey that I hadn't thought about before, and I think God is. I'm reminded of the text from Isaiah that has always brought me comfort, Isaiah 43, that reads, "But now, thus says the Lord, He who created you, O Jacob, He who formed you, O Israel, do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, and you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you. Because you are honored and precious in my sight, and because I love you, I give people in return for you and nations in exchange for your life. Do not fear, for I am with you." Through all of this, we are not alone. God is with us. We do not need to be afraid. And the fears and the anxieties that are rising up in us, I hope you will remind yourself, as Isaiah reminds us, God says we are precious. We are not alone. We have been called by name. May this bring you great comfort and peace today. You are being prayed for, and you are loved. I look forward to seeing you all soon and very soon, dear friends. I hope God will bring us back together again in these coming days. God bless you. Peace be with you. Bye.